Celebrating with a smoke, Malians in Timbuktu have been lighting up cigarettes, a simple act that had been haram, or forbidden, since Islamists seized control of the ancient city some 9 months ago. Now that French forces have liberated Timbuktu, residents have been cheering their new freedoms, but celebrations have been tempered by some of the harrowing stories of life under Islamists bent on imposing Islamic Sharia law.
I had the veil and it fell off my head. They took me off to prison and there they beat me. Every day, 15 lashes with a whip.
Islamists kept a tight grip on life in Timbuktu over the last 9 months. They set up an official center for the recommendation of what is good, and when a member of society crossed the line, punishment was handed down. This archive footage shows a woman being publicly beaten for not following Sharia law, a shocking horror that residents say became commonplace.
I wanted to die. It was better to die than to live through this. My brother was shot and killed by the rebels last week for breaking Islamic rules.
Others had their hands amputated by the Islamist militants in public for the crime of supporting the government in Mali.
First, I was tied to a chair, and then they put a hood over my head before the Islamic police cut my hand off and showed it to the crowds.
The jihadists tortured me for 3 months before hacking my hand off in front of everyone.
The extremists did not only commit human rights abuses, they systematically destroyed cultural sites in Timbuktu, including the ancient tombs of Sufi saints, which they denounced as contrary to Islam, saying they encouraged Muslims to worship saints instead of God. Islamist rebels also set fire to a library containing tens of thousands of ancient manuscripts while fleeing the historic city of Timbuktu as French-led forces advanced.
When they touch our manuscripts, they touch us. All the people did was cry.
And there certainly is plenty to cry about. Local officials say the torched buildings held Islamic treasures, some dating back to the Middle Ages.
The destruction of the manuscripts represents an enormous loss for Mali and mankind. An enormous loss of a source of knowledge about the histories of nations, chemistry treaties, mathematics treaties, knowledge about the way people view the world.
The damage caused by the fleeing Islamists was limited, but irreplaceable artifacts have been lost forever, and many in Timbuktu will wear the scars of Sharia law for the rest of their lives.